I got inspired. Starts and go. We are doing the most likely finish, and Mr. Bellamy had a minus, 8 under, so that's the like everyone else.
Hello and welcome to the Q School Final. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-pilot today is John McCarthy. Howdy, John.
Thanks for the intro, Luke. Great to be here, as always. What's happening today?
Well, I'm just thinking about what a treat it is to be able to experience this course firsthand and what such a talented field of golfers we have. Can't wait to see what happens today.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you later on.
And I think he's going to like that.
And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. This is heading towards the green. And about 4 feet from the cup. And a decent putt.
And a nice opening little bird.
And starting the round off with a birdie is not a bad plan. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Well, so far so good for this one. About 100 yards to the pin from here. And this for the birdie. And now we're going to take a look at the leaderboard. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now the third hole tee off. And I think he will be pleased with that. And about 245 yards to the pin. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And 3 under for the day after that one. And now the fourth hole. Here's an 8-iron. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And that one drops for the birdie.
And we do pick ourselves up another nice
And
little
just like that,
bird.
he takes a share of the lead. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 125 yards out.
And he's got to be happy with that.
And this one's for birdie. Oh,
And we are picking up
solid attempt at a long putt. Just doesn't want to drop. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's still tied for first after that. And moving on to the 6th here.
I think he'll be happy with that. Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
11 feet to the cup.
Nope.
And tapping in for the par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And here's a 3-iron. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. And that'll drop the birdie. And he's still in first place after that hole.
And we are going along
And
fairly solid at the
on this
moment.
par 4.
That could be bunkered.
I doubt he's very happy about that shot.
97.
12 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie.
And we do pick up another nice little bird.
And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And from 135 away. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. And this putt is essential to save par.
We do walk off with the par.
And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And no change in the standings after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And this drive's just smoking, folks. And about 175 yards away here. And here's the 6 iron.
And that one's going to hurt.
Well, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway.
Had that fast not been on it, would have been fairly good, but
too much club, I think. "15 feet away here. And the par putt drops. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 7 iron on this one. This one's looking pretty good.
a wee bit longer than I would have liked, ladder.
And about 17 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And now the 13th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From 240 yards away.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there.
And this putt's for birdie. And after that one, 8 under is the score.
And we are tied with Mr.
And
B with
setting
a
up
few
now
holes
on
to
the
go.
14th tee.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that.
And this for the birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And for the par. And a good putt. And he is just really stacking the birdies here today on the scorecard. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And 180 yards out. Looks like a 7-iron.
Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities.
Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. And about 4 feet from the cup. For the bird. Okay, and currently sitting at 10 under par after that one. And moving on to the 18th hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. From about 120 yards. And he will like that. And this next putt for a final round score of 60. Ooh, and it just misses. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And this could be the start of something spectacular, Luke. Capping the Q School final off with a win, no doubt qualifies them to play in the Web.com Tour next season.
I really like the look of this player, John. I think they've got a bright future. I really feel the Web.com Tour is just a stepping stone to a big career. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks for joining us today.
Both win and beat Mr. Bellamy there. And we'll stick with hard. Bellamy got for the Web.com Tour. So I believe he had another fairly solid round on this one.
A Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elby, delighted to have your company for the opening event of the Web.com Tour season. Pleased to be joined alongside John McCarthy, and John, this feels very much like the first day of school.
Well, that's the vibe I've been getting from talking to some of the players and walking the course a little bit earlier today. There's a definite sense of a little bit of trepidation in some of them, I think. What's your experience over the years covering this kind of thing? What do you get the same vibes as I'm picking up?
No question, there's a lot of nerves, people trying to find out where they fit in amongst the class, if you will.
Right.
And also a lot of excitement. Anytime there's a new chance to achieve something, well, it really has that excitement and anticipation. But they really want to get to work. They've got to get their head into the game, because you don't want to get a grade F at the end of the year for failure.
For sure. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. And let's continue to follow this golfer from tee to green and all through 18. Let's check back in after 9 holes and see how they're faring.
Absolutely, John. Let's get down to the course and check out the action.
I believe Mr. B shot a 7 under on this one.
Looking good.
So we are going to have to bring out A
this
game
putt
here
is
too.
for birdie.
And we
Finishing this
open
hole
with
out with a
bird.
solid putt. And starting today's round off at 1 under par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And a promising looking shot here. And going with the 9 iron.
Definitely should have put loft on that.
I think you'll like that. And about 12 feet from the cup. Oh my goodness. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And
So
he's
we do
sticking
pick up
with the
the
same
bird.
position he was at after that hole.
Sorry, par that.
And now let us see what the third hole has in store.
Oh, that's in the rough. But we do get a very lucky kick.
And pretty sure he's going to like that. Okay, and from 200 yards away. Going with the 4 iron here.
Perhaps should have dropped down to the 6.
And that's a
really
pretty
need a
inspiring
fly
shot
in my
just
bag,
there,
though.
hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this for the birdie.
And we do scramble for a bird.
And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off.
4 holes, 6, 7.
And going with the 6 iron. approach is on the green, and lengthy putt in the near future. Oh my gracious, that was close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. From 205 yards out. Going with the 4-iron here. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. Ooh, and that was very, very close. This putt's for birdie. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And is currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Well, you'll probably like that. And about 115 yards to the pin.
115, 6 wind.
This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Ooh, inches away. And for the par. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And he's tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And just a huge drive here. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Looking like 9 feet to the cup.
And
one goes in.
Another bird.
And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Going with the 6-iron. And this is looking a bit long, I think.
Way long.
No, that could have been much worse. That'll work. about 8 feet to the cup from here. And that one drops for par. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. Like it's heading into the fairway. From 140 yards out.
140. Crap.
Well, the shot looks a bit off. Poor luck on that approach shot. Too much club on that, I think. And this is to save par. Oh, that's bad luck.
And we're getting our first bogey of the day.
And this one's for the bogey. All right, Luke, what are you seeing out there today as you make your rounds? Curious as to your point of view as we cross the 9-hole threshold in this final round of action.
3 strokes separates him from first place, John. He's going to be feeling the pressure. This one's going to be exciting.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again at the 18th.
So we are going to have a very good back.
And I think he will
going to
be
have
happy
a
with
very
that.
good back
From the 150-yard marker.
But
And here's an 8-iron. This one's heading for the green. And
Good night,
that
Mr.
approach
Bellamy,
shot
as well.
is something to behold. Very, very well placed. And tapping in for birdie. And after that one, holding steady in 3rd place. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. All right, he's on the green now. And about 9 feet away here. For the birdie. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will like that. I think he'll like that. And this putt is for birdie.
And there we go. We're starting to fire on all cylinders, which is
for first.
a very good thing.
Next up is a par 4, folks.
And I've got to believe, as long as I can keep it together, we stand a fairly good chance here. We are going to need a lucky kick. And we're in the light rough, so it might not be too bad. 98.
And about 7 feet to go here. And that one will drop for birdie. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And just about to tee off on this par 3.
Managed to do that fairly well. Ooh.
And looks like a 6-iron. I think you'll like that. And this one's for birdie. Yeah, and that one's right in the cup. Quite a few birdies on the scorecard today. That's got to be good for him.
And we do overtake
setting up
Mr.
now on
Bellamy
the 15th tee.
and put ourselves in a comfortable chance for first on this one. Oh crap. That's going to be rough. Very poor judgment on my
And
part
he
there.
won't be too pleased with that. Yeah, this one's about 19 feet away. And that was just pretty to watch. Long putt right into the cup. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And this is looking fairway bound.
Can't believe we're on
And
a
about
bit of a
200
slope
yards
there.
to the pin.
And we are.
And this is a 4-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. Yeah, apologies to the folks at home, but that one actually ended up in the rough. And this is for birdie. Oh, and just doesn't want to try. This one's about a 7-footer.
And that one drops.
We do
for
save par on what should have been an easy birdie.
And after that hole, currently sitting at 9 under par. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And this shot's looking promising.
That
Okay,
shall
from
do
180
just
yards out.
nicely.
And going with the 7-iron on this one.
Wrap. Bit of a nasty swing line, but should work out okay.
And this putt is for birdie. And a nice putt. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. I think we'll find some fairway here. From 130 yards.
Bit of a nasty lie. Gabby, a little bit of D loft.
And with that, he will be putting. And this next putt for final round 60 on the scorecard. And that one goes for birdie. With that last shot, he'll take the event. He winds up on the top of that leaderboard. That's some fantastic news, Luke.
Well, it's a fantastic outcome. Not only their first win, but if they can get a couple more, then they'll get that instant promotion to the PGA Tour. Well, that's going to do it from here. I'm Luke Elvey, and from John McCarthy, see you next time.
So we do make a fairly decent win there. Both over the field and Mr. Bellamy. Let's just have a look at our sponsor goals. What do we have to do here? Yeah, we can do that. That's easily done, no drama. I don't remember what Mr. Bellamy showed on this one, I believe. He had another really solid round on this one, actually.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Hello, Luke. What's going on?
Well, this never gets old, John. I'm eager to see what goes down here today. I think some top-notch golf is on the schedule.
Thanks a lot, Luke. We'll talk to you later on. And with that, I declare this event has begun. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 145 yards to the pin.
Just bear with me, guys, trying to find out what Mr. Bellamy shot on this. Yeah, Mr. Bellamy shot a 4 under on this, so that's our score to chase.
Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. From 14 feet. And starting the round off at even par.
Even
And
par,
now
not
let's see
really
what this
how I
second
want to
hole
start
has
it
in
off,
store.
but
And this one could be in the rough, but could not be.
I reckon
Let's
that's in
find
the
out.
bunker, not the rough. And that's fine.
And now setting up in the beach here.
Oh, that took off like a rocket, that one. Oh, it was not
Okay, from
expecting that.
28 feet to the cup. So close. And for the par. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this putt's right around 2 feet.
We get a bogey already, not what I
And
wanted
our
at
score to beat is 6 under par. That's where our leader is. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Ooh, I seriously thought that would have bounced out a bit more.
And
than
this
that,
one's
but
for birdie.
yeah.
And just missing the birdie. Oh, what could have been. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. All right, here's the 4th hole.
Oh, crap. We do get lucky there.
And about a deuce and a half away here.
Gotta believe it's going to move it a lot more than it says.
And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Very nice shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie is very possible here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness.
And just not having
And they're
any
about
luck
3
at all.
feet away here. And +1 on the day after that hole. And here we are on the 5th. It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And my apologies, that actually ended up in the rough.
Downhill lie. Decisions.
And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh. And this putt is for par. Ooh, that looked good. And this putt is for bogey.
Definitely not having a good round so far.
And it's 6 under for our leader today. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From 145 yards out. And this some unfortunate luck there on that approach shot. I think the wind got the best of that. And after that one, +2 for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From 120 yards out. He's on the green. Putter's coming out. 5 feet to go here. For the birdie.
And we do make the first birdie.
He's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 8th hole. See how this next shot goes. Out of the rough. Well, this lie will be easier than the last. And nothing wrong with that shot. This one's about 10 feet away. Oh my goodness, that was close. It's about 6 feet to go here. Ooh, and just inches away. And this putt is for bogey. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day.
Alrighty, we have
and
really
on to the 9th.
We are going to try and redeem ourselves somewhat. 214.
I think that's the 4 iron.
Bye-bye ball.
And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water. I'm just waiting to see if he'll re-hit or take the drop. And with that, he will be out of the sand and onto the green. And that one will drop. Okay, Luke, what's happening from your point of view out there today?
It's a shame when you see this. Outside the top 10 and starting to plummet. Someone might need to call the paramedics.
Thanks, Luke. We'll see you again at the end of the round. He's got to be pleased with that. And about 185 yards to the pin. And here's the 6 iron. And that approach is on the green with some distance left.
Ooh, that was very close. And for the par. And a decent little putt there.
And we need to seriously
And for our leader on the board today, 6 under par is their score. And moving on to the 11th hole. And I think you'll like that. And a $190 out here. Going with the 4 iron here. Now he's on the green. Time for putting. And about 6 feet to go here. Ooh, and that was very close.
And they're just not dropping. So we are gonna need some
Currently sitting at 4 over for the day after that hole. Okay, moving on to the 12th. And going with the 6 iron. And this one's looking pretty good. And he's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, that was very close. This one's about 3 feet away. And it looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Well, so far so good for this one. But in actual fact, it ended up in the rough. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And this putt is for birdie. And our leader is sitting on top of the leaderboard with a round of 6 under par. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Hoping to get back to even par here.
And I think this one's going to find the fairway. From 170 yards out. And I think he's going to like that. From here, about 21 feet. Oh, and the long putt doesn't want to drop. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. And some serious power involved in a drive like this. And 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron. Well, that was unfortunate. Not enough club on that one. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. Ooh, just missing here. This putt's about 3 feet away.
With a lot of poor decisions and
that putt drops for bogey. And after that one, he's fallen in the standings. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 4-iron here. I think this might be a bit long. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Too much club. And this putt to save par. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this for the bogey. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And our leader is sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a score of 7 under. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And from 155 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt's for par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 over for the day. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
And from here, it's about 240 yards to the pin. Missing the approach on that one. Bit too much club on that. Ooh. There you have it, folks. Very nice chip out of that rough and into the cup. And as his event comes to an end, not a whole lot to write home about, Luke. I don't feel like he had that competitive edge that you really need to make a dent in the leaderboard.
Well, I don't want to judge, John, but they certainly didn't deliver their best performance. On behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Look forward to your company next time.
So Mr. Bellamy does win one. Alrighty. And I'm pretty sure this is the one where Mr. Bellamy had a
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the
rough
East
round
Coast
with,
Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Oh, hello, Luke.
he shot.
Delighted to be alongside you too,
from
John.
the
The
state.
yoga's been done, feeling stretched and ready to go. Can't wait to see what is delivered out on the course.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk soon. And there you have it, folks. First drive of the event. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. This one's about 6 feet
Definitely
away.
looking for redemption after the last round.
And that one drops for the birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5.
Oh, I think that was the 2.
This one's looking pretty good so far.
Definitely was. That was, yeah, that's all on me for not checking the club then.
And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. Going with the 3-iron.
Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this for the birdie. Oh, I thought that was going to go.
Well,
This one's about 2 feet from the
left
cup.
edge, but that's all right. You do pick it up.
Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. And this is a 4-iron. This might be a bit too much club.
I think he's going to like that.
And this putt is for birdie.
Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Just
missed it there.
didn't drop. And tapping in for par.
And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now the 4th hole. Oh, and he's going through the branches here.
Wow, and just a huge drive here on this par 4. Now they're putting.
That could be coming back. And it is. You're kidding.
36 feet to go. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And is currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Okay, about 140 yards to go.
And he's on the green.
And this putt's for birdie.
And that putt will drop.
And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And now setting up for the par 4. Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
Another par 4 got here.
Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. I think that's the 4 iron.
And he's probably going to like that.
From 21 feet away. Oh, and a very solid attempt at what was a daunting putt. In 3rd place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for this par 5.
And I think he will like that. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here.
This putt's about 7 feet to the cup.
For the birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par.
And he's tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Going with the 6 iron.
Nothing wrong with that.
And this for the birdie.
And finishing the hole with a solid putt.
And after that one, he will share the top spot on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4.
And he's got to be happy with that.
From here, 110 yards to the pin. And heading for the green. Well, the approach did find the green, but quite a long distance putt ahead. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And for the par. And Luke, he's finished the front 9 and he's wound up in a pretty favorable spot, wouldn't you say?
Tied for the lead is a great position heading into the final 9 holes, but this is when the tournament really heats up. A lot of golf left to play.
Thank you, Luke. Now back to the action. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
About 11 feet from the cup here. Ooh, it looked close. Just didn't go. And this for the par. And after that one, he falls out of first place. And now, the 11th hole. This is the 3-iron, I believe.
I think he'll be happy with that.
This puts about 3 feet away.
And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place. And this shot's looking promising.
And about 210 to the pin from here.
210. Reckon the 4 gets me there.
Going with the 4-iron here. This putt's for birdie. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And they will stay in second place after that hole. And time for the 13th here.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
Okay, and from 125 yards out. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go.
What I wanted.
And the wind getting the better of that shot. And that was just a nice little sand shot. Very close now. And after that hole, staying fast in the second place on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And a promising looking shot here. And about 200 yards to the pin. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Well, not a very great approach shot there. That's kind of odd. His greens in regulation percentage so far this round has been pretty good. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. And moving on to the 15th here. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Going with the 9-iron here. And he's in the short stuff now. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. And after that one, he's going to share the lead for this event. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Looks like a 7-iron. And about 7 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And after that one, they're 6 under for the day. Okay, moving on to the 17th now. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And this is for birdie. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th.
Oh crap, that's bunkered.
Well, he's probably not too pleased about that. Well, that shot's looking not too good.
Yeah, no, that's looking shite, to be honest.
And this is not going to be enjoyable.
Oh crap. Absolutely woeful.
And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. And that one will drop for the bogey. And Luke, as that last shot goes in, that's propelling him to his second win on this Web.com tour.
That's wonderful golf. To win once is great, but twice superb. And heaven forbid they get that third win, then they're heading straight to the PGA Tour. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for your company.
And we are. I think this might be the one, if I'm not mistaken. That Mr. Bellamy had a very exceptional round on.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lighthouse Open. My name is Luke Elvey, and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. And our next golfer on the tees look pretty good this season. They are within that coveted top 25 bracket of the Web.com Tour standings. They've got to be pleased with that for sure.
No question, the ultimate goal of any player on the Web.com Tour is to get their PGA Tour card. If you take care of business in the regular season, well, you don't need to go to the finals. You can head straight to the PGA Tour.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes, see what's happening. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here.
So we do have a huge score to chase this one. 260. Gotta believe this gets me there. Bounce. Oh, we get a bit of a nasty kick, but bang on.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. Ooh, that was very close. This putt's about a 2-footer. And starting the round with a birdie. And now the second hole. Well, you'll probably like that. And about 180 yards to the pin.
180. I'm going to have to try and be sneaky with this one.
And looks like a 6-iron. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. And I would wager the wind had something to do with that.
Ooh, that checked up a bit.
And with this, hopefully they can save par. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And the par putt will drop.
We do save par.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
15 down, 10 in the white face. Not really in my face.
Oh, this is definitely heading towards the green. All right, and now he's on. And this one's about 6 feet away. For the bird.
And we'll be making up a nice little bird.
And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks.
So we are tracking fairly well at the moment.
And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that.
Yeah, you're probably right. That is
and I think
bad.
he will be happy with that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, almost, almost. This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
That's all right.
And our leader in the score to beat currently 7 under par. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff.
You're kidding. And that's how it's going. It's just
And to save the par. And that one will drop. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And next up, we have a par 5 hole. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway.
That's going rough. Nice cut, so we do get a little bit of a break.
This one's about 7 feet away. And that'll drop for birdie.
Alright, let's see if we can put a nice
He's going to move up
birdie
in the leaderboard
together.
after that one. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. This one's looking pretty good. From 130 yards out. Here's a 9-iron. This one's looking good, folks. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this one's for birdie. Just missing here. And tapping in for the par. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this putt's about a 2-footer here.
And that's alright.
And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 9 under. And on to the 9th hole. I think we'll find some fairway here.
Definitely looking for at least one more birdie to finish
From
up back
125 yards out.
125. I'm going to dump you, de-rock you. Could have used a touch.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that. 12 feet to go here. Oh, that was so close. And tapping in for par. And Luke, as we get ready to fire up the back nine here, I'm wondering if you could enlighten us as to what's been happening elsewhere on the leaderboard.
John, the leader, currently sits at 9 under par.
And this shot he's taken through the branches. And he can't be too happy with that shot. That lie is going to be much easier than the last one. Going with the 8-iron here.
York.
Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Just didn't have enough club. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard.
Screwed the pooch on this one, as I say.
And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And that's got to sting a little bit there. That very close to being a hole-in-one, but it just wasn't meant to be. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And he is also tied for 9th place on the leaderboard. And that was quite a display of power there. And I think he's going to like that. And about 17 feet left to go. Ooh. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And that also means he's currently tied for 10th place on the leaderboard. And going with the 9-iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And our leader is sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a round of 7 under. And setting up for this next tee off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see. And he'll be happy with that. From here, 190 yards to the pin. And here's a 3-iron.
And there's the runoff.
And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. Oh, and the long putt almost drops. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th. Well, pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And he's also tied for 9th place on the leaderboard. And setting up on the 16th tee. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. From 185 yards. Going with the 3-iron. I think this shot might be a bit long. And missing the approach on that one. Too much club. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And this one is for the bogey. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Ah, crap. That's bunker. Which would have actually been perfect.
And setting up in the beach here.
Oh, I hate it.
This putt's looking to be about 2 feet.
Absolutely disgraceful round.
And our leader today currently has a round of 8 under. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is only 4 strokes off the lead. Things can still happen. And that also means that he is tied for 12th place. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And from 165 yards. Looks like a 7-iron. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And they'll tap it in and end the round with a par.
And Luke, this one is over for our player here today, and they did pretty good. I was a little worried at times, but I think they got a favorable result nonetheless.
Well, we know that was far below their best, John, but there are a few bright spots in that performance that I know that they'll take to the next tournament. On behalf of our hard-working production crew and all the team in the truck, I'm Luke Elvey, saying so long for now.
Let's see what we can do here. And I think this was one that Mr. Bellamy had a fairly rough round on with. I think he was actually over par.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lunenburg Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Our next golfer on the tee, not doing too bad on the standings front. I think they have a pretty good shot, or at least it looks like currently they have a pretty good shot at competing in the Web.com Tour Championship, and who knows from there.
Yes, a solid start to the season. Had some really sound performances out of the gate, which has helped them position themselves well with that, obviously, ultimate season goal of qualifying for the PGA Tour on the table.
Thanks, Luke. We'll catch up after 9, see what's up. I can't see him being very happy about that. Five feet to go here. And that one will drop for birdie. And after the first hole, starting around at 1 under par. And now let's move to the second hole. And fantastic distance on this drive. here, about 225 to the pin. This is the 3-iron, I believe. And just a beautiful golf shot there, holding it out from the fairway. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole.
And
I think he will be fairly pleased with himself after that.
One twice. Let's and just like that.
And now let's move to the 3rd hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this shot could be interesting, setting up above the hole. And this putt is for birdie. And this for the par. And the putt will drop. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. This is looking fairway bound. That looks like it's going long. And that'll play safely on the dance floor there. And about 17 feet to the cup. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And is currently tied for 2nd place on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. And this shot's looking promising. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt's right around 2 feet. Okay, and still holding steady in second place after that hole. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. I think you'll like that. And this putt could save par. Nice little putt. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And he's tied for second place on the leaderboard. And a promising looking shot here. And it appears that shot actually ended up in the rough. And I think he will like that. From 26 feet. Ooh. And for the par. And that one will drop. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. The wind could be an issue here. Let's see how the tee shot goes. And this putt's for birdie. And a nice putt there. And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 3. And here's the 6-iron. This one's looking good. And now he's going to be digging that putter up. And about 5 feet to go here. For the birdie. And as he finishes up on the 9th here, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable position.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all the way to the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. Now back to the action. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this for the birdie. And that putt drops. And after that one, he's still in first place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
Par 4. Oh, crap. That could be in the rough.
And about 155 yards to the pin. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. Oh, my lands. That was very close. And about 7 feet to go here. And that putt drops on in for par. And no change in his standings after that hole. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 170 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. And with that, he's on the green. And about 5 feet to go here. For the birdie. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now the 13th hole.
real lucky kicky, and we get it. This cut isn't too bad.
I think he'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the par 3. This is heading towards the green. And this to save the par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And setting up now on the 15th tee. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From 225 yards. I think that's the hybrid. That's just yeah, I think the wind may have gotten a hold of that approach. And 11 feet to go here. And that one goes in for the bird. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Now this shot is above the hole. Let's see how they compensate. Here is the pitching wedge. Looking good. All right, and he's on. And this for the birdie. Ooh, just missing here. That's about a few feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And just look at the amount of birdies on that scorecard. And number 17. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. And I think he'll like that. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And currently sitting at 11 under par after that one. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. That looks like the hybrid.
Oh, crap.
This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And if this putt drops, they will have a 59 final round score. And right into the cup. And just like that, Luke, check this out. We have a winner. 3rd win on the Web.com tour for him.
Don't forget, John, this win also gives them their PGA Tour card. I think they'll be celebrating hard and fast tonight, John. They've deserved it. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you enjoyed today's coverage.
And I'm pretty sure alright, so unfortunately for me, I can't play the one Mr. Bellamy's playing, which is the Summit, I believe. But we will wait till Mr. Bellamy catches up, and we will see Mr. Bellamy next on this course. Alright guys, that's all for now. Catch you all in the next video.